So I was watching an animation recently. It's called The Star. I would probably recommend this movie. It's one of the best animations I've seen. The funny thing is I didn't even know this animation existed until I by chance came across it. It revolves around the birth of Jesus, but it's got two aspects to the story. Fantastic animation. The first one is about the introduction to the angel with giving Mary the message. So you got the whole storyline from Mary receiving the good news that she's gonna have Jesus up until the birth in Bethlehem. But the second side of the story, which was absolutely amazing, is the life around them, the things that happened around them on their way from Nazareth to Bethlehem. So the good part of the movie, which I found was amazing, is it's all about the animals, right? So from the mouse that heard the initial story, donkeys, everything. So it's all about the lives of the animals around Mary and Joseph. But what triggered me in the movie, which was so profound, which was fantastic, is in the movie you have the Mary and Joseph. They've got their own baggage. They've got their own things that they need to deal with. First, Joseph hears the news. Then they need to go from Nazareth to Bethlehem, and then the whole mission about her being pregnant, not the easiest thing while traveling the way they did. And then the wheel on the cart goes off, and then it's the baggage. And then he had to make some promises in the movie to fix some stuff that the donkey messed up, not knowing why the donkey did what he did in the first place. But and then they get to Bethlehem and they can't find a place to stay. So what I picked up in the movie is that we go through life from the one place to the other to reach wherever we're standing right now, wherever we are in life. We all have a journey to take to that which God has intended for us, the call in our lives, the full destiny and purpose of God. But on our way there, things happen. Sometimes we struggle with little things like labor. We struggle, the things in life, the wheel comes off, like in the movie with Joseph. You have your everyday troubles. But the profound thing in the movie that hit me is, even though Mary and Joseph had their struggles and their challenges from Nazareth to Bethlehem, they had no idea the role that the animals were playing in this movie around them to make sure that Mary and Joseph were kept safe and managed to get to the place where they wanted to be. There were so many things going on with the donkey and the animals around them. They were oblivious to what was happening and the challenges the animals had to face, but they had their own. So, the message that God gave me was, we go through things on our way, and we face things. We have challenges, we have ups, we have downs, we have this, we have that. But there's things that we might not even be aware of. There's something going on in the spirit around our walk from our A to our Z. God already knows our Z. He's already laid out our life. He already knows where we need to be. But the amazing thing is, there are battles that we are not even aware of that God is fighting on our behalf. That is just so amazing. We don't know, just like Mary and Joseph in that movie, they didn't know what was going on. All they knew was they had their troubles that they were facing, and they had to get from one place to the other. But in our walk, there are things that we don't even know is happening on our behalf that God is doing. So this is such a powerful thing. I want to encourage you today. When you have your quiet time with God, when you look at situations, think of every breakthrough. Think of every breakthrough. Be thankful for it. But I also want you to say, God, I thank you for every battle that you are winning on my behalf. Thank you for everything that you are doing that I know of. And thank you for everything that you are doing that I don't know of. Because God doesn't just deal with the things we're aware of. There's things happening around us, the protection, the layers, the hedges, the plans that we don't always see. But God is fighting on our behalf, and the victory is His. There's things that we don't even know is happening. So thank God for every battle that you know of, and every battle that is one that you don't know of. Because there's things that He's dealing with that we have no idea is happening around us. But all we know is while He's doing what He's doing, and we're just being faithful and getting to where we need to get to, we'll get there because that is His promise. So thank God today for everything that you know of and everything that you don't, because God is fighting on your behalf. Can I get a hallelujah?